You're watching EAC News. Thanks for joining us. The Minister of Interior, Saw King, has blamed a lack of cooperation between drug officials and the ministry responsible for giving licenses for the recent seizure of over 100 tons of drug-making ingredients from drug traffickers. Deputy Prime Minister Saw King expressed his concern for the health of the people, the social order, economy, and the image of the country due to this negligence. He urged to one particular minister responsible for providing import licenses, as well as drug authorities, to work together to determine the substances that can be used to produce drugs and to more closely monitor the use of such substances. He stated that Cambodia is a single state, so all state units must cooperate because all work is for the nation and for the people. He stressed that the ministry must be very careful when issuing licenses because otherwise they will be in debt to the Cambodian people in connection to the destruction of public health that comes with the illegal circulation of drugs. He instructed drug authorities to make a list of all substances that can be used to make drugs and to send it to all relevant ministries for their awareness, and urged all relevant authorities to be meticulous in their monitoring and review so that the exact purpose for all substances entering the country can be noted. It is not exactly clear which minister the Deputy Prime Minister Saw King was referring to when he placed the blame for the oversight that allowed traffickers to abuse their import licenses and bring large quantities of drug ingredients into the country. The Secretary General of the National Authority for Combating Drugs, Meas Virith, told EAC News that more than 100 tons of suspected drug ingredients were seized last weekend at a warehouse in Kambol District, Phnom Penh. However, he was not able to confirm any more details. He added that this problem was caused by the lack of mechanisms in place to check and monitor substances that are not defined by the law. He said in the past, authorities used the old mechanisms to only check for those chemicals and materials which have been specified in the law, and for this reason, the National Authority is currently in the process of reviewing a new mechanism to respond to the current situation, especially since new types of chemicals are now being used to make drugs. He further stated that the National Authority is currently training the relevant departments to examine chemicals that can be used as drugs, and is also preparing a sub-decree on the mechanism to prevent and examine chemicals that can be used in combination to make drugs. In 2021, the Cambodian authorities cracked down on more than 6,000 drug cases, arrested more than 13,700 people, and confiscated more than 4.5 tons of drugs. Compared to 2020, the number of cases and the arrest of people had decreased, but the amount of drugs seized increased by more than 1.5 tons.